at this point in the show, we either do a little something about the Tom Brady roast, which is one of Pete's favorite topics.
Oh, lately. Man.
By the way, let me ask each of you, would you, Pete, allow yourself to be roasted on Netflix the way Tom Brady did?
You know what? I think looking ahead, and Tom Brady always is looking ahead. So I'm sort of puzzled that he even did it, because we all know we got skeletons, but Tom Brady has certain skeletons that he didn't really want shaken up. Mm-hmm. And they certainly did, and the comedians did their job. That's what you do. It's called a roast for a reason. They're going to roast you.
Yeah.
But, you know,
afterwards, the man of the year.
And afterwards, he finds out, well, geez, this didn't go over so well with my kids. Really, Tom? I mean, I love you to death, but really? You didn't see this coming? I mean, you left the one gal who was pregnant and all the rest of these things, and I'm not trying to be harsh on him. I'm just saying, if you know that, you know your history yourself, you know they're going to dig up, and that's the stuff they're going to go after. So from that perspective, and my answer would be, not a chance in hell would I do that.
How about you? Would you submit to the roast?
Listen, I see what they did to Flavor Flav, John, and I'm still trying to get over it. And so I think the only way, somebody else asked me this question recently, if I'd allow myself to be roasted, is if I could choose my roast master. So if it was one of you guys and maybe one other individual, you know who you are, by the way. We're not going to give you a shameless plug, Michael.
Might be a very big broker at
It could be. But otherwise, no, hell no, and F no.
Yeah. This is exactly why a lot of people don't want to run for president or senator or anything else, because they're going to dig up all that dirt. And it's even worse for those guys than it was for Tom Brady, except nobody watches those things. And everybody watched the Brady roast, which was, again, good for Netflix. And another reason that when we dive into Pete's Red Zone Sports, we're going to say, hey, for two games, Kansas City and Pittsburgh, and I think it's the Ravens and the Texans. For two games on Christmas Day, they're paying $150 million. And the only place that you can watch that, I got to correct myself, because if you buy that full NFL package through Google or YouTube, I think you'd get this game, but I'm not sure. I know that Netflix, though, owns this game for $150 million. Is that too much, or is that the right number?
I actually think it's the right number. I think this is going to be something that's really, really big for Netflix. I mean, when you look at the fact that this is live, and we talk about live sports all the time being so important, and I think when you have that exclusivity for the most part, it is something going to be really special. I think it's going to add more people into this whole world. Are they going to do the ad support? Sure they are. They don't care. And that's all going to help. I think this is going to be an absolute crushing of everything when it comes to what Netflix is able to pull dollar-wise away from this whole thing.
Yeah, I totally agree. But this is also a story about the sports industry. And we've talked about this a fair amount on the sports segment of the show. Goldman Sachs announcing at the beginning of the year this year that they had started and dedicated an entire new division in their wealth management and in their M&A just to sports, right? Yeah. Sports franchises. Why? It's the same story. The only way nowadays that you can get people to watch something live and know when they're going to have their eyes glued to the screen are live sports and, to a lesser extent, perhaps live financial news. Shameless plug for us. But that's also why the value of these sports franchises, as crazy as they are right now, the trajectory is just parabolic. Yep. You look at Formula One teams, they're $1 billion plus in valuation. MLB, basketball, hockey, you see interest in minor leagues now as well. It's all about capturing those live eyeballs.
Yep. Yeah. And our friend Stingray Rob with his IndyCar team. Stingray Rob. Let me say this too, guys, by the way. Somebody did a calculation, back of the envelope calculation. I know you said no math today, Mark.
Oh, damn it.
Chevy Chase and Mark. I heard there'd be no math.
Jane, you ignorant? That won't go there.
Hey, I know where that's going.
$850 is what it would cost you to be able to watch every NFL game, because some are on Peacock and only on Peacock. Right. Yeah. Some are on Amazon Prime. Some are on Netflix now. And then the rest, ESPN Plus, CBS, NBC. Fox, my gosh, Fox. It's $850 dollars is what the average person would pay if they truly wanted to see every game. And given the betting angle on this, Mark, I think most people are going to subscribe if they're going to bet.
I'll bet you
yes.
a straw buck right now. We're not doing legalized online gambling here, but I will bet you that most people are already spending. If you added up all your damn subscriptions, you're spending that much a year in all your subs,
and nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. They have to relook at everything, and they have to go back and say, "Hey, go through that credit card bill and start figuring this out," and they will. Because at some point this is going to hurt, I think, and it is a lot. But for right now, that and the roast and everything else. I mean, did you see the numbers on the roast as far as that goes?
No.
By the way, I think it was it 13 or 14.9 million?
No, stop.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, for the Tom Brady roast. That's a number.
You got to question if it was somebody other than Brady, if it would have pulled those numbers.
No,
I bet the answer is no.
Yeah, Tom Brady is a special guy in the world of sports right now. Still, even though he's walked away, but I don't see anybody else getting that. If it was LeBron, they might get about 500 people, maybe something like that.
500 people, and probably 475 of them would be haters. Would be saying, "What's with this load management, LeBron?" Well, is that it for our sports
I think
today,
that's
then,
it. I
Pete?
think we got
Mark?
it good.
All right, folks, we appreciate you joining us. The Rebels Edge is on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're delighted to be coming to you from our newest partner, Grant Cardone, and the team here at Cardone Ventures. It's so great to be in their studios. A lot more coming your way, and we really look forward to you joining us Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time.